My brain really is not all here today. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Skylar Dream, and I am a self-taught digital artist, crocheter, and small business owner. And it is the beginning of a new week, and we are beginning the week on a Tuesday. Did not pick up the camera to vlog yesterday, primarily just worked on editing, pretty much just worked on editing the vlog. And so did not do any art yesterday. Today, I don't know what happened. But, like, in the evening, I just felt like all of my energy was zapped out of me, and, like, all I could think of was, "I need to lie down," like, I just want a nap, and, it took me a while to realize that it quite possibly could have been heat exhaustion. I don't know what happened, but I don't know, I just started to feel it, and I just really needed the rest, so I did not stream this evening. I just felt like I was just not like, my body was just like, "Nah, we're going down for the count." So, accidentally took a 1-hour nap at, like, 7 o'clock. But honestly, I still feel pretty dead tired, and it is getting late, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and get some sleep very soon myself. But it is the beginning of a new week. And as for updates, Emotional Support Catboy, as of this evening, is officially done with his rendering. So that means starting tomorrow, we can move on to our Emotional Support Twink, and that will be the third and final boy in the series. So excited to get started on him, and hopefully I can wrap him up within the week and then begin working on typesetting over the weekend. So yeah, lots of very exciting stuff. At the very least, I will have 3 of them ready for to send out to a manufacturer. I'm gonna try to see if I could fit in a couple of more simpler designs just so that it's not such a small order, but we will see because I do have a couple of bird stickers that I am sitting on, and there is the want to make something for Valco as well still in the back of my head. So we will see what I'll have time for. And if anything, I might try to squeeze in one final Valco, but that is all wishful thinking. Priority is still getting the emotional support boys done in time, so they are going to take priority. And yeah, we'll see whatever else I can squeeze before I need to send those out to a manufacturer, which honestly speaking, I think I'm only going to be ordering a couple of stickers this time around and a few prints. So yeah, we will see. But aside from that, I don't want to say it was a very productive evening because I'll be honest, most of this evening I was pretty much just, I don't want to move. Like, my body just did not want to do anything, but managed to squeeze some productivity towards the end of the night and managed to wrap up the final details for the Catboy. So I am proud of that at the very least. And with that, I will actually show you guys the Catboy. Here is our boy. And just a little reminder, the only things that I really needed to wrap up for today were, if I could get my mouse to cooperate. Let me just change the tool really quick so I can actually see it. But pretty much all we really had to wrap up for today were his ears, his collar and his bell, and finally his tail. So it really wasn't a lot of work to get done for this evening. Just a few little minor things here and there, which was perfect to squeeze in within a 30-minute time frame. So if anything, Catboy is done because those were all the little details that he needed. And starting tomorrow, we can move on to our next boy. So very excited to get progress done on the series, and really excited and happy with how they all came out. So we'll be doing typesetting and then hopefully getting the orders in for these relatively soon. I also will need to eventually go through my saved work and pull out the files for the illustrations I want to turn into print. So um, still quite a bit to get done, but we're making progress.
All this time, I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So call my time, but you weren't really mine, just something to do. Thought I never knew. No sense that I do was easy to use. So call my time, but you weren't really mine, just something to do. Thought I never knew. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise, but nevertheless.
Wednesday update. I decided to cancel stream today as well, and I think the goal will be trying to get myself back to my streaming schedule starting next week, hopefully, maybe, I hope. But yeah, decided to not stream today, and it's just been so hot lately, and whenever it gets hot, it does tend to take a toll on my energy levels. So yeah, just have not been feeling myself the past few days, and it is hot. I wish for the summer to be over already. But anywho, good news, we did continue working on our, well, actually, we finally got to work on rendering our emotional support Twink, and so far, kind of hard to see it through the viewfinder. Let me just go ahead and change my tool so I can see my mouse. I still can't see my mouse. Will I see my mouse now? Nope. Let me see my mouse. Okay, there we go. I can see my mouse, so I know where we are. So it's kind of hard to see from the viewfinder or on screen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we did get started on some of his face rendering, and I got some shadows in. There isn't really a lot going on with him, so really the only places that would be casting shadows are where his hair and his eyes are at. And we also got some work done on his eyes, and I have to say this new method for drawing out eyes I think is a lot more fun than what I was doing previously, and you get something that's more symmetrical on both sides, because all I do is just color one eye, make a copy, and then place them to where I think would be best on the canvas. So yeah, I am loving my new eye rendering method. It's relatively simple, and I don't have, well, yeah, I don't know if it's any faster than what I was previously doing, but I definitely enjoy it a lot more, and I actually like the results of it a lot better. And yeah, this is the progress we made for this evening. I'm hoping that the rendering for his skin is actually not going to take all too long, because the only areas left are the small bits of his thighs that are peeking out, and the exposed shoulder and his hand, which in my opinion should not take long. And yeah, out of all of them, I think he might be the simplest design. But anyway, this is our emotional support Twink, and hopefully I'll have him done in the next few days so that we can begin typesetting and getting them ready to release as stickers. So really excited to have him done, and it really feels good to have these boys slowly come together and come to life. And low-key, I kind of want to make a series with them. Like, I don't know what kind of series, but I kind of want them to be like actual characters that I name and give proper storylines to. But I digress. I have other stories that need my attention I should probably focus on first. And yeah, our emotional support Twink and our Wednesday progress.
All this time, I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So call my Guess all that I do was easy to use. So call my time, but you weren't really mine, just something to do. Thought I never knew. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise, but nevertheless, I get lost when
technically Sunday. It is past midnight, so I was supposed to film this for Saturday, but I guess we're filming this for Sunday now. But anywho, technicalities aside, uh, Friday was a bit of a struggle. I did manage to get some work done on our emotional support Twink, and I managed to get his face and some of his shoulder and his hand, the one that's near his face, done. Opened the file Saturday and realized, oh, right, I still have his other hand and the little peaks of his thigh that are showing through, that are not covered by a sweater. But completely forgot that I still need to shade those parts in, so that kind of went ignored today because I ended up working on this sweater instead. So Friday was a bit of a struggle because it got hot, and it's one of those things for me that I don't realize it's heat exhaustion until like much later, and I'm realizing like I feel so tired, I feel so exhausted, and like why do I not want to leave my bed? And then lo and behold, it's more than likely heat exhaustion. And yeah, just summer heat makes me sluggish. That's nothing of a surprise to me. Like I already know and I'm fully aware that I tend to slow down when it gets hot. Um, and I didn't realize just how hot Friday was. And yeah, like I pretty much got home from work, which was a pretty eventful day. Did some team bonding with some of my coworkers, and yeah, Friday was a bit of a hectic day. Even though I came straight home after work from the gym, um, technically I came home from the gym, but um, anywho, even though I came straight home, I pretty much just crashed and I struggled to get myself out of bed. And it's one of those things again that I didn't realize that it was the heat getting to me until much later in the evening when I eventually got myself to work on the Twink and work on his face a little bit. Um, so yeah, I didn't realize that, oh yeah, it's actually that hot right now. And I can't seem to find a way to make myself comfortable. So aside from that, um, Saturday today, or rather Saturday yesterday, it's midnight. It was an errand day, so I was out for most of the day, but again, it is on the warmer side, and the second I got home, I was just so tired. But we still had to take care of a couple of at-home chores, and yeah, it's a bit of a struggle when it's hot. And there was just parts of me, like eventually at some point, I just ended up lying down on the floor next to the fan, but even the fan was blowing some pretty hard air. So the evaporative cooling feature was struggling, so I guess there's also some bit of humidity because if you're not familiar with evaporative coolers or swamp coolers, when there's even the slightest bit of humidity, they tend to really struggle or completely just fail. But yeah, the cooler, while I was trying to lie next to it, just felt like it was blowing out hot, humid air, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? It's one of those days. So yeah, I was just lying on the floor, trying to process life. And then eventually, later in the evening, did manage to get myself to work on the Twink, and I completely forgot about the patches of skin from his hand and his thigh, and I just drove right into a sweater because I did want to get a sizable amount of work done, or like rather, I wanted to get work done in a significant area, which in this case would be the sweater. So wanted to prioritize the sweater because the little hand and the peak of skin that I can get done pretty quick. Now the only thing left to do are the collar and the handcuffs of his sweater, along with his stockings, and then the little bits of exposed skin. Oh, and his hair. His hair is going to be another one that's going to take me a little bit of time. And part of the reason I wanted to tackle something major is because tomorrow I am going to be packed. I agreed to meet with quite a few people. And so, gonna kick off the morning with a little brunch, with a little brunch with one of my friends, and he got the molds for the little jiggly jelly bunnies, and he's making that, and I'm bringing over a quiche. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna have fun slapping around those little bunnies because they look so jiggly, and they jiggle a lot, and they look perfectly slappable with a spoon, and it just looks so satisfying online. I can't wait to do it IRL. But um yeah, so gonna hang out with him in the morning, and then later in the afternoon, I agreed to go to racquetball with a couple of other friends. So I got brunch, I got racquetball, and quite possibly a movie later in the evening with my parents. So it's going to be a pretty packed Sunday. I don't know if I'll even have time to work on the Twink. But so far his hair and some other details are missing, and I really will need to hammer away with that throughout the week and really get the files ready, because by next week I really hope to get everything ordered so that I give everything a 1 month cushion to get to me. So yeah, that is the plan, and that is the Saturday going into Sunday update. So um, much later in the morning, I am going to have to get up and bake the quiche, because I just ended up doing some prep work tonight to make tomorrow easier, because I do not want to bake when it's hot. So I'm gonna try to get up early tomorrow as well to get that quiche baked. So yeah, it's gonna be a packed Sunday, and thankfully I am getting what work I can do done. Given the kind of hectic schedule I've been on for a while, or for the past couple of weeks, month, yeah, yeah, my like life has been pretty hectic, but I wouldn't say hectic in a bad way. I would say hectic in a good way. That I am out and about touching grass and socializing more than usual, which I really do enjoy. And yeah, I love getting to spend time with my friends. So it's good. Just you sacrifice time, and I've been choosing to sacrifice time by spending time with people over my emotional support boys. So there are trade-offs to how social I've been lately. And yeah, yeah, they're trade-offs, but I'm having fun and I'm happy. So that's the important part. I do need to put more time into the business though, and making sure that when I do have pockets of time to work, that I literally hammer down, like I sit myself down and really hammer away at the work that I need to get done. So that is one thing I do need to work on, and making sure that when I do have pockets of time to really focus in, like I'm focusing and not distracting myself with social media or anything like that. So that is another thing I need to work on. And I keep telling myself I need to use the Pomodoro method, because Pomodoro method in the past has really helped me to get stuff done and still like feed those little breaks that I need. So yeah, need to get back on track with the Pomodoro method. Also kind of sad with myself because I haven't really been journaling as much as I usually do, and I haven't done tarot pulls in a while. So I it's been very busy as of late, so need to work on that. So, but yeah, I am making progress. All in all, progress is happening, and I'm having very I'm having good times with the people that I enjoy spending time with. So, there's always that. So it's just a matter of trying to find the balance between the two, of making sure work is getting done and you're giving time to the people you care about. So that's where I'm at right now. Life has been hectic in a very good way, and progress is being made. Even though I had some pretty lofty expectations for myself a few months back, realizing that I really do need to take into account real world factors when it comes to scheduling my stuff, especially since I still work a full time job alongside with my small business. And it's one of those realizations I'm making. It's like it's more than just juggling a full-time job. It is also juggling a social life. It is juggling family, friends, and making sure you're not only just setting time aside between your 9 to 5 and your small business, but it's also setting aside time between your 9 to 5, your small business, and the people you care about. So yeah, yeah, life has been hectic. It's been good though. It's been very good. But yeah, I do need to just sit my ass down and really get some work done. Because I haven't gotten the amount of work that I've been wanting to get done. And I think I keep setting expectations for myself that, like, right, you struggle to sit down and actually, you struggle to sit down and focus in at the beginning. Like I have a difficult time starting. Not to mention, it's been hot as of late, and it's a combination of I slow down when it gets hot, and I also can't focus. So those are things that I really need to work on. And I'm realizing that it is midnight. I am now blabbering away, because I haven't found a good way to close this statement. But and this mask is getting very sweaty. So yeah, um, TLDR. Life has been hectic in a very good way. I'm spending time with the people that I love and care about, and I am making progress, although I do need to get better at certain habits. So that is the wrap for this update before I keep going. Got up early to get these baked, and four little quiches. One I'm keeping for my mom, and the three I'm gonna bring with me over to my friends. And had enough leftover filling to do little egg bite things. So this has been my Sunday morning. And I hope he likes them. I hope they came out good. I can't wait for quiche. I did not film this yesterday because once I got home from racquetball, I was just dead tired. Grabbed dinner with my parents, and yeah, I ended up becoming a potato for a little bit, just trying to catch my breath. But yeah, yesterday did not get any additional drawing done, but I did realize that it was Sunday. The vlog, I still had to review the vlog and get the vlog posted. So yesterday evening was just spent trying to edit and review everything that I filmed and waiting on load time. So yeah, yesterday did not get a lot of drawing done, but did end up getting the vlog posted a little late in the evening, arguably the next day because it did finish uploading after midnight. But yeah, that was Sunday. It was a pretty packed Sunday, brunch with friend, and we got very jiggly bunnies. And then racquetball with another friend, and then we also grabbed some coffee after. So it was a really fun, packed weekend. And yeah, just thankfully did get the vlog up yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that today. But also, that also meant that I was pretty dead tired and I knew I had to film an outro, and I just made the executive decision that I would film the outro today. So I do need to get this week's next week's this next week's or whatever next vlog's intro filmed. So yeah. Thank you for joining me again on another week of my life as an artist and crocheter, given that we've been doing more art than crochet as of late. And I'll see you guys in next week's vlog. Bye bye.